So we'll play Aragorn here. Get a counter on the Lamb Halt. Now nothing can be blocked except the Cogla, of course. But the Cogla is tapped. It can't even block. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Gnome here, and today we're checking out Aragorn the Uniter. This is going to be my updated version of the one I played from Lord of the Rings Early Access. That version had a lot of the Lord of the Rings cards just because I want to show them off in Early Access, but this version has far less. But we do still have quite a few. We have Merry, Esquire Rohan, Pippin, Guard of Citadel, Eomer, Marshal of Rohan, Rangers of Ithilien, The One Ring, obviously, Eowyn, Fearless Knight, Faramir, Prince of Ithilien. You know, you get it. This deck is just really good, and I wanted to play kind of like legends, humans. I know some of these aren't humans, like Merry isn't a human. I really wanted to play into that legend synergy and human synergy. This build is a lot less mana intensive, as the other build had a lot of 4-drops. So I kind of cut back on the 4-drops, just kept the ones that I really liked for the deck. And this deck performs really well. This deck goes up against a bunch of different commanders for some reason. We're not really playing the top tier decks. Sometimes we do go against like Atraxa, Praetor's Voice, Atraxa, Grand Unifier. But sometimes we're playing stuff like Euphemia, Cacophony. I don't even know the name of it. But we play really obscure stuff as well. So matchmakers all over the place. Could be just because this is like early in the morning. I'm playing at like 6 o'clock Central Time. But if you guys like the deck, let me know what you think of the updated list. I wanted to put the updated list on the channel because that early access really wasn't indicative of what you're really going to be going up against. So this is the final build for my updated Aragorn Legend deck. Hope you like it. If you do, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and without further ado, let's get right into it and let's see how the deck does, shall we? We go first. We're up against Thalia and the Gitrog monster. Very powerful pair. And I think I want to keep this, even though we don't have ramp. I like the wash away play. We have double blue, so it's going to be easy to cast a wash away. And we have Escape to the Wilds for mid-game. So, keep that. Pippin's also really good. Boromir's good. We just have a really solid hand. Oh, I probably should have played Minas Tirith first, now that I think about it. Yep, that's totally my bad. Yeah, we kind of have to play Minas Tirith. Ooh. Misplayed that hard. Misplayed that really hard. Let's play Pippin. We have plenty of ways to protect our board with Boromir, Heroic Intervention, Pippin, Giver of Runes. Really everything. We just need to hit our land drop, and we don't. Just kind of a bummer. If they have a board wipe, I'm gonna be so sad that we didn't play Boromir before. So let's just play the Boromir now. They might have Swords of Plowshares. Or Patriarch's Humiliation. But I'm going to be sad if we play Aragorn now than any board wipe. Which I don't know. I don't think they're going to board wipe now that they've played their Tyler's Provisioner. It's too much of a mana advantage for them. Yeah, we really need to hit our land drops here. We really do. Keep 3 mana open. I really want to play Aragorn. But I feel like that's not the right play yet. We play the Relic of Legends. Then maybe we can play the Giver of Runes as well. That kind of sets us up for our future turns. So like, okay, like something like a Farewell would actually devastate us here. But they have to have something like that, and they also lose their board really too if they do that. They can't really play like a Deo Judgment because... Yep, that's what I wanted you to do. We'll just counter it. I mean, they have more than enough mana to play it next turn anyway. Oh, he might be getting a little frustrated there. Alright, we hit our land drop, but it's not exactly what we want. We'll tap the Boromir, since I'm not really looking to attack this turn. And then we can play... You know what? I'm going to wait. Actually, if I do this, I tap down Aragorn. Yeah, tap down Aragorn. No! Oh, it tapped Pippin. You son of a gun. Auto tapper. I really didn't want to tap Pippin. Auto tapper, man, I tell you. It's pretty annoying. Ooh, you should have played the Allosaurus Shepherd first, and then played Thalia. We do not have a counterspell, so that is going to have to resolve. Their board state is getting a little scary. Okay, we lose the Giver of Runes, unfortunately. Unfortunately. They're not going to swing? Ooh, what do you know? The One Ring. So we could actually escape the wilds here, because we definitely need hit lands. We'll swing. We'll buff Aragorn. Nice. So we can Fateful Absence. Ooh, actually. That won't work. That won't actually work because of the Thalia now coming in. I could do this, but then I would actually have to tap Aragorn. No, we can actually tap Boromir with this. I do have a protection spell. Ooh, we could counter it with the Dovin's Veto. That'd be pretty funny. But I'm not going to waste it on that. Let's tap. Let's actually do this. Get protection from creatures. We swing. Hit them for 9. You gotta start getting their life total down. They can keep getting life with the Corso of Crifix. You can also get a bunch of life with the food tokens that Tyler's Provisioner would make. But they're not putting food down. Toski. Toski would draw them quite a bit of cards. I'll block here. They get to draw that Heartless Act. We are tapped out. I'm actually gonna sacrifice the Boromir. Give our creatures indestructible. I wonder... Oh, I was gonna say, I wonder if they're gonna have a way, another way. to destroy Aragorn. We can Guardian Project. Guardian Project gets us some card draw. Yeah, you know what? Let's Guardian Project. Let's kind of set ourselves up for next turn. Yeah, let's tap the Aragorn. Swords to Plowshare. That's a great card. We're not going to swing. Yeah, we just need more creatures. Or just more multicolored spells in general. Kind of give us more card advantage. Oh, they have the Broken Bond. They can actually... Oh, well, they shuffle the Broken Bond back into their library with the Harrow trigger. Alright, so they're going to get some life. They're going to get some treasures. What's this? Sentinel's Eyes. Not scary at all. Dolly and Get Rock Monster. Five, 6, 7, 8. If we destroy it, I think they can actually play it again. I'm gonna draw 3 cards. Now we can take care of the... You know what? Let's take care of the Toski. We really don't want them to draw any more cards. They get a lot of card draw from that Toski because we have, you know, once our things are tapped down with the Relic of Legends. So they can't do combat damage because we have protection, so... They are going to swing out here, and that it's going to be a mistake. Alright, let's draw some cards. Patriarch's Humiliation. Gonjo. That enters tapped. So we could Patriarch's Humiliation. We're going to Patriarch's Humiliation the Gix, I think, because Gix is kind of scary. Gix has that second ability that we have to be wary of. Let's give protection from creatures. Gonna swing like this. I could have be Gonjo too, actually, there. Could have got rid of the Thalia and Get Rock Monster. Wow. Well, that's going to be our turn. They have a lot of mana. They could draw a card off the Thalia attacking. Get the dig up. We just see Gonjo, the Thalia. They do get to draw the dig up, so they can just go search for whatever they really want. Probably go get a Farewell. I'm gonna be completely honest. Farewell hoses us. Oh, okay. So we'll Heroic Intervention. It's the last of our protection. They play Ancient Green Warden. Okay, so I guess they're gonna go search for whatever they need to search for next turn. Let's draw some cards. Hopefully we can draw something. Okay, Torrens will do. We will give it haste. Flowering of the White Tree. Dahlia's Lieutenant. We'll also give this haste. Ooh, there. What do you know? A green spell. Give it haste. Dahlia's in triggers. Guardian Project. Give protection from creatures to Aragorn. And we swing. They had a removal spell. Maybe that might help them. But they don't, because we can see everything in their hand thanks to Prophet of Krufinks. Thanks, little, or Corsair of Krufinks. Thanks, little guy. And opponent's going to rope us out. And I'm not going to make you guys sit through that whole rope-a-dope. So, here we are. We win the game. GG's. We're up against a Zeri Claw of Progress. Pretty good hand. We got the Arcane Signet. I'm just going to swing. We've opened some mana. Pretty sure they have a way to counter Aragorn. We'll put that down. Play our guy here. I'd rather have them counter that, that's fine. It's a waste of a turn, really, but... that's totally okay with me. You know what? Yeah, I'll play the Great Henge. At least gives me mana for the Heroic Intervention, at least. Llanowar Elves. There you go, you did it. You did the thing. Revolution Sage. It's not enough. They have 2 mana here. And I'm wondering what they might use it on. Oh, they're going to bounce something. They're going to proliferate, so we're just going to Heroic Intervention. They still get to proliferate, though. So I guess that's good. We'll play the One Ring. Draw some cards. Pass the turn. We got a Dovin's Veto. Waiting for him. Oh, they have their own Great Henge. We counter that. We don't want them getting anything good. Ooh, Adeline's good. Just keep buffing that Evolution Sage there. Alright, so let's play this on the blue side. We're gonna draw some cards. Cavalry Ready Rebels. Let's go. That's a great card. No, not a counter spell. Yeah, it's a good thing to counter. We're gonna play Adeline. We're gonna play Thalia's Lieutenant. put a 1/1 counter on everything, then get a counter on it from the... well, let's cycle the Triome. Alright. Swing out. They've pretty much exhausted their cards. The Great Henge was one of their ways to draw a bunch of cards. That's why we countered that. Kind of always want to counter something like that. At this point, I don't see them winning unless they hit like a Cyclonic Rift or something, or River's Rebuke. They don't have a way to draw more cards. Our board state's just going to get bigger because we have tons of ways to draw. Expressive Iteration. Gonna scry 2. I can destroy the Ozolith with Loran, so let's keep that. Put the Loran in our hand. Jetmir's Garden in the library. Picture Humiliation. Play the Loran. Yeah, it's going to be over at that point. We really just could swing out, and they could only block 4 things. And yeah, it was just going to get too crazy at that point. One of their things was going to die anyway from the Patriarch's Humiliation. Probably this evolution stage, but GG's. We're up against Galma, the Shaper. A very, very aggro mono white deck. Let's mulligan that. This is a little bit better. The One Ring is not particularly good here, though. Leyline of Sancticity. You don't see that run every day. Let's play Pippin. Play Pippin, then we play Mary, Esquire of Rohan. Well, my plan failed there. Now they get to draw a card off of this. We're gonna draw a card as well. They probably block. Oh, they don't block. Very interesting. Very interesting that they don't block with the Zenith Chronicler. Let's see. We can play Aragorn, but then we won't have anything. Oh, we could actually use Pippin to give it protection, so I'm actually going to play Aragorn here. I feel really safe. We're not going to swing. Nykthos. Sword of Once and Future. Oh, that gives them protection from blue and from black. We could block here. We'll give this protection from a creature. Block here. And then we're gonna Broker's Charm. We're gonna target creature we control. Oh, we actually can't do that. We'll actually have to do this. Oh, we actually can't. We can't target the Galma with the Aragorn because of the Sword of Once and Future. So, well, we can actually, yeah, we can use the Eowyn. You're getting a lot of card draw off of this. And let's see what they do. You might want to block that Pippin. No, they don't block anything. Yeah, they gotta have a board wipe of some sort. Tempered Steel. Is that all you've got? rid of the Jetmir's Garden. All we have to really do here is give this protection from creatures. And play this. We'll get rid of the Temper Steel. Oh, whenever you cast a green spell, target creature gets +4/+1 to end the turn. I targeted... Oh, it can't be targeted with its own abilities if I do that. Okay, that's a good lesson to learn. So whenever you do Pippin, if you want to get protection from creatures, make sure you cast whatever you need to cast first, and then give protection from creatures. It's really good to know. Because I couldn't target Aragorn with his own ability because of the protection from creatures from Pippin. Okay. I mean, we probably still would have won that. But GG's. Okay. So we can actually do this, and then we play the white tree. Since we're not going to attack it with Mary anyway, we give our stuff ward. Hopefully try to prevent them from dealing some extra damage. This also buffs our creatures so we can play Great Henge easier. And once we play Aragorn, I don't think there's going to be a way they can deal with it. Not this early. It's kind of an unfair matchup, to be honest. Okay. They missed their land drop, too. That sucks. Play the Great Henge. We'll just tap out because we don't have anything to play. I mean, we could bluff a Heroic Intervention or something, but there's no reason. Tireless Provisioner. They're missing their land drop, so... yeah, it's gonna be game once I do this, most likely. And we'll play Faramir. Put those on the bottom. And we'll swing. And mono green, they've been missing their land drops. Mono green cannot come back from something like this. Not with them staring down lethal. They'll lose their whole board state if they do. Okay, Haro. Get some extra treasures, some extra lands. They have plenty of enough mana. We also keeping this Patriarch's Humiliation up though too, so it's just not looking good for our opponent. What is this? You have to pay the ward cost. It doesn't matter. We don't let them pay the ward cost first. Then we're going to get rid of it. Yeah, that is exactly what I thought would happen. Nothing that you can really do about it. GG's. We're up against Ephemia, the Cacophony, and let's keep this. We have our Into the North, and Pippin, which makes me really want to keep it. An Ephemia deck is something that you don't see every day, because it's particularly not that great. And, I mean, Aragorn's still getting paired up against really obscure commanders. Euphemia being one of them. Alright, let's into the north. Let's go get a white source. Gives us access to Pippin. Really, beginning of your end step, you may exile an enchantment card from your graveyard. If you do, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. It's just really not that great of a commander. It can easily be stopped just by destroying it. The good thing going for it is it's really cheap. So I guess that's the takeaway there. Let's play Pippin. It probably gets removed. But that's okay. Something like a fatal push or cut down can get rid of it. Okay. Shielder's Edict. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that. We are going to play we're gonna play the Theoden. I was kind of hoping that they might have a removal spell there, but they're not hitting their land drops. All right, so we'll just actually play the Boseiju. We could play Uder Ravengard. Yeah, let's do that. Gives double team to Theoden. So we get another Theoden. Can't play though because we don't have another white source. Only one white source. Okay. Stab wound. That is a new one. We're gonna play some Moot. We're gonna swing. Make another. Give double team to the Samut. And they're missing their land drops. I don't think it's gonna be even a contest at this point. Right of Bells Unlock. That gives them 2 blockers at least. So we could play Aragorn. Giving double strike to the Aragorn. And then we play Theoden. Getting Aragorn triggers. Give double strike to this Theoden. And we're going to keep this one. Give double strike to this. Give double strike to this token. And everything is double strike. Make a double team copy of Aragorn. And that's going to be game. They almost had us. If they probably hit their land drops, they might have actually won that. Just because we took so long to do our thing. But GG's. We go first. We're up against Atraxa, Praetor's Voice. And I really like this hand because we have a little bit of ramp. Kept Ready Rebels. A really solid hand overall. Got a turn 3 play and Aragorn if we... maybe. If we play Kept Ready Rebels, we won't be able to turn 3 Aragorn. So we're going to start out, since we don't have any other green source, we're going to start out by playing this on the green. We actually might not even be able to play Cabaret Rebels if we don't draw another red source. I got 2 ahead of myself. No matter. Got the Thalia. Atraxa usually plays non-basic lands, so Thalia is going to kind of hose them. Turn 2 Thalia on a 4-color deck. It's enough to make him quit. Opponent goes first, swap against Itali Primal Conqueror. And we have to be able to keep up with an Itali deck. And this hand just isn't going to do it. Flowering of the White Tree is good. These 2 cards are really useless in this kind of matchup, so let's mulligan one more time. And I like this. This is going to be a little bit better. I think we throw back the Ranger just because we don't have double blue. We're just gonna be hard for us to get double blue. Copperline Gorge. We have Drawer the Mighty for turn 2. We might even be able to hose them out of their non-basic lands, like their gruel-colored lands. Just simply off the fact that they might be running a lot of them to kind of get to Itali, but we'll see. There's not too many of them. Like, see, they're just playing forests and mountains, so Thalia wouldn't really be that essential. And there's a battlefield, which I library for in our graveyard for a non-human creature card with mana value X or less put onto the battlefield. Ragavan. Ragavan. Alright, we're gonna play Thalia. Ragavan's not getting through today, buddy. Pretty sure he has a lightning ball or something. That's why he's looking at the Thalia. Yep, we got the Tameo safekeeping for that. Surely he doesn't have 2 removal spells in his hand. Topiary Stomper. He uses that food source there. Yeah, we don't really want to let that Ragavan start hitting us. Alright, Battlefield Forge comes down. We can... do we Aragorn here? I think we Aragorn here. And then we leave Thalia up. Invasion was in the card. It's a ramp spell. Alright, our turn. Let's play the Sunbaked Canyon. Let's play the Champion of Lamholt. We'll give Thalia +4/+4. And we'll play Adeline. We'll swing out here. They can only block the Topiary Stomper. And their Itali deck was a little slow. Let's see if we can capitalize on that. I think their last hope is to play Itali here. Ooh, Kogla. Gonna destroy the Aragorn? Okay. I guess that's fair. Well, Topiary Stomper, we can block with the 1/1. It doesn't have trample. You know what? Let's block. Let's go ahead and block. If he had like another spell that could do damage to the battle, we really don't want that. So we'll play Aragorn here. Get a counter on the Lamb Halt. Now nothing can be blocked. Except the Coglet, of course. But the Coglet is tapped, so it can't be blocked. It can't even block. Yes, you probably should have killed the champion of Lamb Halt, I'm not gonna lie, dude. People get so hung up about Aragorn is that they forget about some of the other cards in our deck. GG's.